Let's move on now. Let's shift our focus to debate number 2. The sequel of Dhurandhar is about to release and the propaganda charge is back again. They didn't learn the first time when Durandhar Part 1 was attacked with boycott calls and propaganda tags. It didn't collapse, it exploded. The film made over 1,300 crores worldwide. That was the public's answer. Now as Durandhar Part 2 gears up for release, the same playbook is back, same label, same attack, same noise. Only this time the ecosystem's excuse is even more bizarre. They are asking why release the film during Eid. Clearly, vote bank compulsions are forcing them to drag the Ramzan link because elections are around the corner. But look at what's happening beyond criticism. Dhurandhar is now a global phenomenon. Global leaders are talking about it while jogging in London. Back home, filmmaker Ram Gopal Verma has gone even further, calling Durandhar-2 Sholay into 100, saying it could make even classics like Mughal-e-Azam look like TV serials. He even says directors across the world from Spielberg to Nolan should watch it. First day, first show, and the numbers are already pointing at an earth-shattering opening. So will the ecosystem at least get the message now?
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Dr. Ranganathan and Syed Asad Abbas continue to be with us on the broadcast. We're also joined by Nikhil Jain, political analyst. Good evening to all of you once again. Syed Asad Abbas, what's the controversy here? Why are critics back with a propaganda charge?
There's absolutely no controversy, Swati ji. As a matter of fact, I've watched the movie and I can tell you I watched it first day, first show, and it is nothing but the propaganda. Jai Jai BJP, down, down, UPA Sarkar. All they want to show in the movie is that the UPA, under the successive governments of Shri Manmohan Singh ji, is a weak government. Their foreign policies are weak, their negotiation with the terrorists are weak, and they're an absolute weak government. But the likes of, one character inspired by Ajit Doval comes into the play.
So you agree there's no link to Eid and Ramzan, and that this will not spread any sort of hatred?
There is a link, there is an absolute link, but that is okay. Commercially, basically, they want to piggyback on Eid because they know during Eid, the collections are huge. So therefore they want to do this drama.
अरे आपने तो इकोसिस्टम की डिबेट खत्म कर दी.
Propaganda.
डिबेट ही खत्म कर दी आपने सैयद असद अब्बास. आपने तो डिबेट ही खत्म कर दी. तो इकोसिस्टम unnecessarily is making a mountain out of molehill.
Absolutely not, Swati ji. We need to understand there is a sinister plan here. And the sinister plan is very, very simple. Since the advent of Adharaniya Pradhan Mantri Modi ji, there are movies like these which are being made, Kashmir Files, Kerala Story, or even Dhurandhar, where they want to say, under BJP we are rocking. But we were very weak back in the times of...
But what is the connection to Eid?
This needs to stop.
No. What is the connection to Eid? What is the connection to Ramzan?
It's a simple connection.
Eid mein to kam se kam chhod dete. What's the point of saying that?
It's a very simple connection. Tariq Anwar ji is absolutely right, and I completely agree with the Congress leader. During Eid, whenever there is a movie which comes in, it's going to be absolute blockbuster. Eid has been great for all the movies. So therefore, this movie and the makers of this movie, including Mr. Aditya Dhar, want to piggyback on the date of Eid. Whenever there is Eid release, there are hundreds of crores ringing in the box office, and this is the ultimate truth, which all of us are aware, and not just us, even the Times Now viewers. The fact of the matter, I believe, is propaganda movies like Dhurandhar need to be stopped. The movie
needs to be stopped. Do you know the business that Dhurandhar 1 did?
Violence.
You know, all that criticism of it being a propaganda movie did not work. Did you know how many people saw it, including people of all religions, caste, communities, class?
It worked in the case of Kerala Story. It worked in the case of...
Do you know the response for Dhurandhar 1?
In the case of Kerala Story.
Do you know the response for Dhurandhar 1, Syed Asad Abbas?
Ma'am, it worked in the case of Carney.
Sir, do you know the response that the movie got in terms of the business that the movie did?
Do you know the business which Schindler's List got? Do you know the business which Animal got? These were also movies which are based hard on violence. They also, it doesn't mean it's a good movie only because it does business. Paisa bana liya, iska matlab
there are a lot of events tomorrow, sir. There are a lot of events tomorrow. It's not linked to Eid.
Day after tomorrow.
It's not linked
you said
to
Eid.
Reaction chala hai Tariq Anwar साहब का. Tariq Anwar साहब का reaction चला है, and that's why I asked you ecosystem का debate आप खत्म कर रहे हैं क्या? That's why I asked you कि ecosystem का क्या आप debate खत्म कर रहे हैं, that you do not agree with it?
स्वाति जी, आपने भी ईद ही समझा.
क्योंकि रिएक्शन में भी ईद कहा गया. रिएक्शन में ईद और रमजान का जिक्र हुआ है और इसीलिए उसको प्रोपेगेंडा मूवी. अरे आप कंफ्यूज हैं भाई. कभी आप कहते हैं कोई लिंक नहीं है, बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं फिल्म मेकर्स. कभी आप कहते हैं नहीं लिंक है, आप पहले डिसाइड कर लीजिए, लेट मी गो अक्रॉस टू अदर्स। नहीं पहले मुझे नहीं, आप यू मेक अप योर माइंड, यू मेक अप योर माइंड। Twins in a propaganda movie, elections around the corner, all that the filmmakers want to do is जय हो बीजेपी।
नहीं है, हमारी बहना सुनेगी नहीं, सिर्फ सवाल करेंगे।
You know, Swati ji, there was a movie in 2007 called Dhokha. It was produced by Mahesh Bhatt. उसमें जो हीरो था उसकी पत्नी एक सुसाइड बॉम्बर होती है। मूवी चली नहीं क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली इतनी बेकार मूवी थी कि वो चली नहीं थी, बट दैट एंटायर मूवी was justifying the act of suicide bombing by the heroine of that movie. So that was a propaganda movie. Of course, I mean, those movies didn't run, and that is the reason today we are in a new age. You know, we have heard of asymmetric enemy warfare. What this movie does is shows asymmetric counter-terror initiative where India goes right into the heart of Pakistan to teach Pakistan a lesson. Now, obviously, all those people, the Aman Ki Asha fans will not like such a movie. All those people who quietly supported UPA's inaction when, India was hit by multiple terror attacks between 2004 and 2008 will not like such a movie. All those people who have a soft corner and, who try to normalize terror acts will not like such a movie. So I'm sure, there are people still in that UPA era who want, terror attacks to become normal and for India to not act upon them. Those are the people who are upset with
those are the people who will not like the movie. It's not about the audience, it's about those people, part of the ecosystem. Nikhil Jain, respond.
Swati, first let's make a couple of things clear. This is a movie of fiction. That is what the disclaimer reads. So I'm going to treat it like that. I'm not going to treat it like a documentary for the BJP person to tell me that this movie shows the truth of what India did and what it did not. Number two, the movie makers paid a Pakistani singer about ₹500 million to use his song. So at a time when the government of India asks for every sort of boycott against Pakistan, the makers of Dhurandhar are busy paying people from Pakistan. Number three, the movie is indeed colored by political tones, and I'll tell you why. The movie starts, I've not watched the second part of it, but the first part of the movie starts with the parliament attack. There is no insinuation under which government that happened. That was a BJP government. The movie starts, the movie then moves forward to releasing Masood Azhar in an aircraft hijack. Again, no political overtones, not showing that it happened under BJP government. Then there is an insinuation that the finance minister under the UPA government was selling currency plates, which is absolutely bogus. There is absolutely no report, no evidence, no fact on which this truly, inspired by true events movie is based on. And lastly, I think Mr. Ajit Doval, the National Security Advisor, shall sue the filmmakers because he is shown in the previous part of the movie as sitting on actionable intelligence, waiting for someday a Raja Babu Prime Minister will come and act on it, and I am not going to act on it till then. This is a ridiculous movie. It has a lot of political overtones.
If it is a ridiculous movie, if it's a propaganda movie, if it's ridiculous, if it's propaganda, if it should be stopped because it's spreading hatred, because according to Mr. Tariq Anwar, it's, it has been made and is going to be released with the intention of fueling tensions, and kam se kam Eid or Ramzan ko bhi to spare kar dete, then why do we see such a massive support that it has become a blockbuster, Dr. Ranganathan? Why? What is the answer to that frenzy?
No, first of all, I'm very happy that already before the release, you already have one of the cast members, Donga, on our panel. I know who's going to smile there, and obviously the person who's going to smile is Donga. But look, on a serious note, Swati, we need to understand one thing and understand it straight. Pakistan is not just a nation. It is also a thought. And many Indians carry Pakistan as a nation in their hearts and Pakistan as a thought in their minds. Today they are reviewing thrillers. Tomorrow they will be recruiting terrorists. As long as we don't understand this, we will never understand that the real problem is internal, not external. So the new narrative being peddled is, believe it or not, do not criticize or expose Pakistani Muslims who are terrorists, as it berates and casts aspersions on Indian Muslims. Sure, let's ignore tens of thousands of Indian Muslims attending the funeral of a terrorist who perpetrated an attack whose mastermind, an Indian Muslim, is currently hiding in Pakistan. Let's do that. All this is absolutely hogwash and Aman Ki Asha redo.
That's the bus.
Yeah. Firstly, Ranganathan जी कान खोल करके सुन लीजिए. आपके वो जो कान में पहने हैं ना, वो 2 तारे निकाल दीजिए और सुनिए. पाकिस्तान मुर्दाबाद. था, है और हमेशा रहेगा। हिंदुस्तानी मुस्लिम सजदा करता है रमजान की पाक महीने में इस धरती पे, वुजू करता है गंगा पे। और अब जो बुरहान वानी की बात करें या कोई भी करे, जो भी मुसलमान होते हैं ये देश के खिलाफ जाता है। मुर्दाबाद मुर्दाबाद मुर्दाबाद। ऐसे लोगों के लिए ये जमीन ऐसी इजाजत नहीं देती। इंसान के लिए, हिंदुस्तान के लिए, मुसलमान के लिए यही हमारी पावन धरती है और वंदे मातरम की धरती है। प्रेज टू दी मदर इंडिया। यह हमारी कर्म भूमि है और हमारी जन्म भूमि है। और हिंदुस्तान का कोई भी मुसलमान
so then, Syed Asad Abbas, so then what do you have to say to those politicians and they are from Congress as well, जिनका ये कहना है कि this movie is being released to create tensions amid Ramzan and Eid?
The fact of the matter, like I have made my point here, and Nikhil Jain has also, just 30 seconds. The fact of the matter, be it a BJP, be it a Congress, or anybody who works in the interest or any well-being of the Pakistan, मैं उनकी कड़ी निंदा करता हूं। एंड ऑल्सो द मेकर्स,
then simply the reaction should be कि अरे यूपीए को बैड लाइट में दिखाया है। as congressman हमको बुरा लग रहा है, तो हम इसको क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं। but then don't go on to say that this is going to sow seeds of division, that there's going to be tension because a movie is being released।
एक सवाल पूछना चाहता हूं।
हाँ, तुहिन okay, तुहिन
The makers of Durandhar-2 have paid
Swati, in the light of the very noble declaration, in the light of the very noble declaration made by my friend Abbas, about him hating Pakistan. Let me just ask him a question. In fact, I'm tempted to ask him a question. That he says that it's a propaganda movie which should not be made. No, please calm down. Listen to the question. He says it's a propaganda movie which should not be made. तो propaganda मान लीजिए कि propaganda movie है। propaganda किसके खिलाफ है? इंडिया के खिलाफ है, पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ। अभी आप कह रहे हैं पाकिस्तान को हेट करते हैं, तो पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ अगर propaganda हो रहा है उससे आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है? कोई तो लॉजिक की बात करिए आप।
You're trying to on a fiction movie.
नहीं, कांग्रेस के खिलाफ बिल्कुल नहीं है।
You're trying to
बिल्कुल कांग्रेस के खिलाफ नहीं है।
As a bad man.
We have seen the UPA. It has depicted the truth of the UPA era. It's a fact that during the UPA era there was absolutely
नहीं, you yourself are saying fiction. You yourself are saying fiction. तो fiction movie पे आप इतना हल्ला क्यों मचा रहे हैं?
They are showing the truth.
मैं बताता हूँ। नहीं,
आप fiction कह रहे हैं, तो इतना हल्ला क्यों मच रहा है इस पे?
बिल्कुल फिक्शन है, बट ये जो लोग हैं बहुत चालाक हैं स्वाति जी। फिक्शन करके ये यूपी को इतना बदनाम कर रहे हैं, वो दिखा रहे हैं कि डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जो है एक वीक प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, यूपीए जो है इनएक्शन गवर्नमेंट है। जरूरत क्या है आपको दिखाना? हम
तो फिर ये है ना आपकी प्रॉब्लम। यूपीए और कांग्रेस का प्रोजेक्शन इज योर प्रॉब्लम। देन डोंट से कि हिंदू मुस्लिम डिवाइड होगा और मुसलमानों के खिलाफ है। देन डोंट से सच थिंग्स। डॉक्टर रंगनाथ
स्वाति जी, ये पब्लिक है, ये सब जानते हैं।
एग्जैक्टली, पब्लिक ने देख लिया, पब्लिक ने जाना, देखा, बिजनेस कर दिया फर्स्ट पार्ट का। डॉक्टर रंगनाथ,
स्टोरी का भी हुआ क्या?
डॉक्टर रंगनाथ,
it is very unlike you.
ओके, डॉक्टर रंगनाथ।
Yeah, thank you. Swati, remember the film Empuran? It was pure propaganda lies, but Kerala government praised it. But then what do you expect in a state where the sitting Kerala Assembly Speaker A.N. Shamsheer publicly says what Hamas is doing against Israel is not terrorism, but resistance. And therefore, any truth told about atrocities committed by Muslims is immediately branded as propaganda. Gaza, Karachi, Kashmir, it doesn't matter.
All right. Gentlemen, I'm completely out of time, but thank you so much for joining us for debate number 2. Thank you to our viewers for watching us.